fighting out of the red corner. His record, 2 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. He weighed in at 61.20 kilograms, representing Uttar Pradesh and fighting out of Warriors Cove, ladies and gentlemen, Mandeep Bage Prajapati! Ladies and gentlemen, as the action begins, the referee for the fight, Jim Perdios.
Gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves. Step back. Let's do it.
चलिए शुरू करते हैं। सबसे पहले देखते हैं किस प्रकार होती है दोनों ही फाइटर्स की तुलना। ये है बैंटमवेट बाउट, जहां ब्लू कॉर्नर में है 29 वर्षीय करण सिंह और इनका सामना दोबारा से होगा 24 वर्षीय मनदीप प्रजापति से। 6 सेंटीमीटर की हाइट एडवांटेज मनदीप के पास है। दोनों ही फाइटर्स बैंटमवेट के।
Karan Singh in the white trunks, Mandeep Prajapati immediately looks to slam him to the mat, gets him in his guard, and you can see the way he's pinching the legs. Very, very reminiscent of the style of Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Dagestani style.
Dagestani style indeed. Keeps his calm composure, took those few shots from Karan Singh, and now working that position. Referee Jim Perdios making sure that he's not holding onto the glove. But look at that, he's got his arm trapped under him and looking to land some ground and pound.
There are some clean shots here by Mandeep. Oh.
No, he's got his left arm trapped underneath. Now he lets it go. But see, look at that, he's got his left arm underneath trapped. So he can't move his left hand from the bottom.
Well, that's exactly same manner Mandeep finished Abu Samad at MFN 13 via ground and pound in round number 1.
Yeah, that's great control right there. Very nice movement.
That's a Brock Lesnar approach.
He uses that position, tries to get wrist control, one again. Look, he's trying to fish it over.
Again.
He's trying to fish it over to the other side to trap it.
Trying to trap that arm.
One more time.
Beautifully done. But he had a better position earlier when he was against the fence. He was turning into him more. But nevertheless, this is a bad position for Praveen. He's moved his head smartly on the other side. But just the ground control from Prajapati and the way he was calm in the way he's taken him down. Again, working the body now. I guarantee you those shots will not feel good, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a really nice move right there. I love the fact that he's doing that.
Very crafty.
Great control.
And extremely crafty. Again, looks like he's trapping that arm underneath him. And now he's pushed him up against a horrible position against the cage. But look at that, reversal attempt by Karan Singh here, and he's getting back to his feet.
Yeah, great move, great scramble to get out of a bad position.
But the pressure of Prajapati there, again gets a body lock on him.
Really tough spot for Karan Singh here. The last time these guys fought, it went to the judges, and this time Mandeep said he's not letting it go to the judges.
Mandeep is definitely using his background in wrestling to his advantage here.
Again he's trying for that body lock again, but great hips by Karan Singh.
Yes, great way to spin with it and roll with it to get out of a bad spot again.
Boom.
Nice takedown.
Textbook.
Great takedown.
And the frustration on Karan Singh, this must take a lot out of him trying to defend these takedowns. And he knew he had to be ready for this. He knew that this was Mandeep Prajapati's main line of attack.
Yep, he's doing well to get back on his feet again. He's clean. Look how Mandeep's attacking that hand again.
Again, it's that, and the thing is that Karan Singh's not able to do much about it.
Karan's got to be smart about that. He should notice that and not let his hand get chopped again.
That's some crafty.
And again, look at the way he's pinching the legs. It's that typical Dagestani style of wrestling where he's giving him no room, pushing him up against the cage, and just, it's exhausting to be able to withstand this kind of pressure.
It's funny because he asked me one of the first few training sessions, hey sir, Jason, can you teach me the kaboom move? I'm like, well, nah, it's not hard.
Again, big elbows, slowly posturing up from that position. Good job by Karan Singh to turn it away from the cage. He still has some hope to scramble his hips and get out from under this position. But the way Prajapati has his chest-on-chest control in half guard.
It's really crafty. Mandeep is trying to go up heavy here, dominating Karan Singh.
He's very smart because he always studies fighters, studies techniques, and he puts them together quite well. And that's what I mean with fight IQ. That's what's happening now with the younger guys. They actually study the game.
And you know, the way he's chaining his grappling, he's chaining the grappling. He's passing guard, yet he's maintaining position. He's still looking for submissions, he's looking for arms and legs, and he's landing his striking. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the evolution of the sport. We're seeing such a significant jump in talent, and every time I see Prajapati fight, like Jason said, with his fan following and his skills to boot, this man could be the person that could get the craze of mixed martial arts. Oh, just as we say that, Karan Singh gets reversal and starts landing some ground and pound.
Very well done there by Karan, using the cage.
Look, his leg is trapped there, but he might be a bit out of time. He's looking for a heel hook. Slips out. Very nice.
Great scramble, way to use the cage to spin around and get out of the bad spot.
Now, Karan Singh is here to stay. What a great round, what a great fight we have on our hands. Don't count this man out yet. He's there to fight.
I mean, pure domination by Mandeep in round number 1. Very crafty and top heavy with his grappling. And that's what we saw at exhibition.
And the crowd is just on their feet. But this was the start where Karan Singh landed a few shots. Mandeep immediately slams him to the ground, takes control, starts a fantastic grappling-based attack. The way he had control of his arms, had pinned him up against the cage, and again, over and over, showed his grappling prowess. But the end was the interesting part. He got reversed and he landed a few strikes, which may have surprised Mandeep a little bit. It's going to be interesting to see what approach he takes in round number 2.
Yeah, that was good ring awareness or cage awareness by Karan.
It's going to be interesting to see what strategy they employ, Jason, in round number 2. Mandeep now with his hands high up. Nice inside leg kick by Karan.
Karan's going to be a little bit tired after all that wrestling. Slowed down a lot.
Oh, you can see how slow he can barely get his leg up. Big swing and a miss there. Prajapati though, taking his time, he's slowly, nice front kick to the face.
Some nice footwork there, some nice leg strikes. Keeping Mandeep away.
Mandeep smartly making him expend more energy before he takes him down. Nice left hook. Oh, big left hook. Shakes his head, saying,
both fighters ready to swing and bang.
It's the Max Holloway look.
They're calling each other on.
But Mandeep doing a very smart thing, keeping his guard high up.
Nice attempt at a jumping knee, but great reversal, blocking and taking it down to a takedown.
I mean, you know, it's funny, you know, it's a bravado act, throwing a jumping knee against someone you know can control you on the ground so effortlessly. But you know what? No risk, no reward.
No, those guys at Warrior have done a great job refining Mandeep's skill, putting together a nice package. Like, he's really impressive right now. Very impressive. And he's got a wrestling background, and he's definitely using it to his advantage, like I said earlier. Well done to him and his team. Karan doing a good job trying to survive, though.
I mean, you know, he's got that position. Karan doing a fantastic job, like you said, Jason. But it's just, I feel with him, it's a matter of time. Because he's slowly working towards something. It's that walk. He's slowly, now he's going to move his legs aside, drag him to the mat, muscle him out. That's what he did with his previous opponent. He muscled him out with his elbows, short shots to the body, and it's starting to gas him out. Karan now, this is certainly one of the worst positions you can be in. And he's going to find it's going to get easier and easier to pass his guard and lock in a submission.
No, you're absolutely right on that. Karan's still doing a great job defending. Mandeep got that forward pressure. As long as he can keep his control, he's going to win the fight and dominate. Kiran has to do his best to explode out of these positions, and when he does, he wants to then maintain the top or get back to his feet.
I mean, Karan unable to utilize that butterfly on the left side that he's got. It's just the hips of Prajapati, and you can see his chest heavy on his attack. It just makes it so difficult to move, and this constant shuffling of a position is just ghastly.
absolutely, you're fighting gravity one, and then you're fighting the weight of your opponent, right? So it's like fighting 2 times the weight or the pressure. So being on your back is one of the worst places to be. But Mandeep's gonna do a little bit of a better job of like being more aggressive. You're just controlling. I would like to see some submission attempt.
That's a great point. That's a great point, Jason. I was just gonna come to that, saying that the referee looking on closely, making sure that he advances his position.
Now look at this reversal. I love that move right there. Try to get a submission. Got the position. Back on top.
He's got a leg stuck in, but with no real danger so far. But now it can get a little tricky here.
Yeah, Mandeep always attacks the leg right away, threatening for some kind of leg attack, and then reverses straight back on top.
Again, spins out of it, turns the corner, and boom, back on his back again. And this must be super frustrating.
No, that's very smart by Mandeep. As soon as he gets on his back, he attacks the leg to go for some kind of leg submission, and that scares Karan. And so he tries to escape or get out of the situation right away, which allows Mandeep to then reverse and take him back down.
Exactly. And now he's in a much better position. Now Prajapati looking to open up on those strikes. We better watch out for the up kick here. Oh, I think the toe of the elbow just hurt his nose a little bit. And inside control now. And now he's going to rough him up with those elbows. But again, it's that top control. I mean, Karan is showing some very good grappling defense, but just unable. And now he's crossing over with the knee on the belly, which just feels horrible. Mount.
Nice reversal. You can see that now. Watch, you're going to go for a leg attack right away. Mandeep's going to do.
He turns around. Big shots there. Wait a minute. Karan Singh landing some good ground and pound here.
That hammer fist. Oh!
Up kick there. He took that up kick clean and blood between these boys.
Karan Singh is all in for revenge.
Man, Mandeep is waiting for him to get his guard. 10 seconds remaining. This is going to go to a round.
Very nice. I like the position right there, the control, keeping him down.
Good ground and pound. Hang on. Karan Singh.
He's back. Way to well to end the round for Karan. Well done. Very good fight, guys. Very good fight.
Short of time here.
Very good fight.
These guys definitely have a lot of bad blood. And it's an exhibition.
I mean, we saw some of that bad blood. I mean, it's part of the sport. You know, you can get, it's part of, bad blood is part of any sport. But the thing is that it's the way he's turning it around. Every time he gets an opportunity, he's seeing that he can turn it around. And Mandeep Prajapati, say what you want about him, is starting. In my opinion, he's such a good grappler. He's got such a good gas tank. This was the armbar attempt, which didn't happen clearly, but you can see Mandeep Prajapati, as good as he is in top control, is a little bit weaker on his back.
Hammers and the up kick. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will move on to round number 3 for this second rematch of the day. Let's look at the unofficial bout stats. We've got Mandeep leading in total strikes. However, when it comes to power strikes, it's definitely Karan with those hammer fists.
I mean, this is interesting now, because if I was a judge, I don't know how I score this. Do you score aggression? Do you score reversals? It's an interesting one to score, because the maximum action happened when Karan reversed the action.
Well, I think the thumb rule of judging is it's getting scored in favor of the fighter who's willing to finish the fight first. Mandeep looks a little bit slow here.
Karan's bringing the pressure in the third round, you guys.
Karan
Throwing
realizes,
some heavy punches, heavy kicks right now.
Karan realizes that he needs to finish this fight. He's down 2 rounds, and you can see that sense of urgency.
Yeah, he's not holding anything back. Coming in swinging.
Forces the shot out of Mandeep Prajapati immediately, and it's that double, the way he gets it, man. It's that skill level in grappling is so significant, and you can see that, and that can be frustrating.
You can just see the look on Karan's face when he got back in that position. He's like, shit.
He's like,
not again.
What the heck? man.
I mean, it's frustrating to be put over and over in this position. But Jim Purdy is
smart. It's
smart,
his dedication, his focus, his game plan.
He's
He
not
knows
getting
what
baited.
works for him, and he utilizes that.
and he's not getting baited into a slugfest. He's not getting baited into changing his game plan just because his opponent wants it. But referee Jim Purdy is watching on closely, making sure that there's advancement. He can't just stay in the same position. Because in the last round, he was stuck in half guard for almost 2.5 minutes. And I think referee Jim Purdy is going to make sure he's going to give him warning saying, you better move forward, land some strikes, advance. Otherwise, he's going to stand them up.
No, you're right. He's watching really close. I think he's going to stand him up. Hopefully he does. Kind of slow now. Mandeep is just kind of holding on, not progressing, not doing anything. So hopefully the ref will stand him up soon.
I mean, he's in the same position. He's holding on, and
I mean, he's trying to do something. He's in half guard. He's trying to move. He's landing a few shots. Karan's trying to get out of there. But
Mandeep might be a bit tired because he stopped pinning his arm as well. He stopped trying to advance position, pin his arm down, try to submit him.
right, he's just trying to maintain. He knows he's up on the court guard. And he just want to maintain. The ref is telling him to get out, show some action.
Exactly. Maybe he realizes he's got 2.5 minutes. He's 2 rounds up. Why take the risk?
And this is the third round. So you're right. He's being smart, taking his time, maintaining control. And I would like to see the ref stand him up again. But again, you're in the same position.
We haven't seen the strike thrown yet. We haven't seen an advanced position. And referee Jim Purdy is really he's been generous with the amount of time he's giving him on the ground. But the guard is open.
I think Mandeep is going to
Still the same position. He's not trying to step over. Okay, there. Finally. We're not again.
No, he's trying to step over. Now he gets it, and that's a better position for Vikas. Sorry, Karan.
But Mandeep should try it. I like how Karan's trying to do something at the bottom.
This is
He should try to do nice.
He's trying to scramble and get back very nicely, brings it back to guard. It's that base.
Karan's trying to work for something. Mandeep's just staying on top right now.
I mean, that's the thing. At what point does a referee decide enough is enough when a fighter doesn't advance position?
I mean, till the time there's activity there on the ground, the referee will stand them up and you see Mandeep Prajapati being active while he's on top.
I mean, not really. I mean, he's not really being active. He's not throwing strikes. He's passed guard once in 3 minutes, which doesn't, according to me, warrant. Now he's getting a little more active because I'm sure Jim Purdy is warning him.
Yeah, but you see Karan just like, come on, man, what's up? Let's fight.
Look at those short elbows, shoulder
And
strike.
Karan beautifully scrambles out of that position. He needs to be careful to not knee him down the opponent.
Well done. I like the way Karan is scrambling.
Oh, wait, he might be looking for a guillotine here. I thought for a second, ground and pound.
Oh, man.
Big punishment, and he's turning with him. He's turning with him beautifully. Oh, Prajapati might be in trouble here. He's calling him, but he's going to change levels instantaneously.
Oh,
He's bringing him in for the takedown. See, that's exactly what he wanted.
Again. That's exactly what I was talking about. But he's scrambling out again.
But that's exactly what he wanted. He wanted
He
him
needs to be careful to not up.
I love Karan's spirit. Karan's spirit is unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
I'm off my chair right now.
I mean, it's just,
Hey, Karan's won my heart over with this fight, you guys.
What an excellent fight
I
here.
mean, it's incredible, the heart and the spirit of Karan Singh, and incredible. I mean, what an incredible competition, what an incredible contest, and my heart goes out to Karan Singh, Jason. It's just, he tried so hard. He tried to get out from under him.
That guy tried so hard, but Mandeep stuck to the game plan.
Smart.
As non-exciting as to it would be to the average fan. Technically very good fight.
No, it doesn't matter because you got to do what you got to do to win. It's a dog-eat-dog industry, and if you don't win, it doesn't matter. So he stuck to his game plan, had a fantastic game plan because he knew where he was strong. He knew he had that wrestling, and he knew he could do it.
My man,
He
you
stuck
gotta
to
give
it.
great props to Karan though for his heart.
Yeah, man.
Massive heart. Kept the fight entertaining. He's the reason the fight was interesting because he kept making it interesting. Not serious.
I don't think the Batman is over, though, Rahul. It's not. I think it's just beginning.
Well, let's see how judges score this contest. I mean, if it's if it was standing, it was Karan Singh dominating.
I think, is this the first fight that's going to the judges?
No, this is the second one. The first one was the Naga zombie fight.
Yeah. Sorry, my mistake.
He weathered the storm. We've had like, how many? 7 TKOs so far in the evening. 1 submission win and 1 decision. This is going to be the second one for the judges.
Incredible fight, incredible action, and great clinic, a great wrestling clinic put on by Mandeep Prajapati. You can see him going off to pay respect to their corner because Karan Singh put on a great fight. He has nothing to be sad about the rematch. He's lost the rematch, unfortunately. But you know what? I want to see them fight down the line again.
Well, for sure, me too, Mandeep Prajapati has been training at Warriors Cove. Let's make it official. Let's throw it over to Salil.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action here, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Abhishek scored the bout 30-27. Judge Ranjit scored the bout 29-28. Judge Rupendra scored the bout 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision, Mandeep Prajapati!
और इसी के साथ जिस आर्मी की बात हो रही थी वो पूरी आर्मी यहाँ पे, लेकिन एक सेकंड रुको भाई रुको। लेकिन जैसा ये सारे सोच रहे थे मनदीप, वैसा नहीं रहा। इसने बहुत अच्छी फाइट दी आपको। ये सारे लोग आए थे, निराश कोई नहीं है, लेकिन बहुत बढ़िया फाइट दी। क्या बोलेंगे आप?
मेरा वेट कट थोड़ा सही नहीं गया था। वेट कट बहुत मुश्किल से मेरा हुआ था, इसके वजह से थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम आया। बाकी मैं अपने बागी नेशन को नेक्स्ट टाइम इतने देर तक वेट नहीं करने दूंगा, फर्स्ट राउंड फिनिश करूंगा। और जय श्री राम। और एक मैं जग्गू दादा से इंस्पायर होके मैं पर्यावरण के लिए इस बार के जितने भी मेरे फाइट फीस है उसके 50% मैं पर्यावरण के लिए मैं अपने बागी फाउंडेशन ट्रस्ट में डोनेट कर रहा हूँ। और अभी आप लोगों को पता है कोरोना हुआ था, उस टाइम में ऑक्सीजन को पता चल रहा था कि ऑक्सीजन हमारे लाइफ में कितने इम्पोर्टेंट है। उस टाइम मुझे भी थोड़ा बहुत कोविड हुआ था, उसके वजह से मैं बहुत परेशान था। बट उस टाइम मेरे पास उतने पैसे नहीं थे कि मैं पर्यावरण को बचाने के लिए मैं कुछ अपने साइड से डोनेट करूं। बट मैं अभी उसके लायक हूं कि मैं ये काम को कर सकता हूं। तो इस बार के फाइट फीस का मैं 50% अपने बागी फाउंडेशन को ट्रस्ट में दे रहा हूं। और मेरी टीम पूरे इंडिया में झाड़ लगाएगी, जैसे जग्गू दादा बोलते हैं, झाड़ लगाओ बीडू। इस मुहिम को मैं भी चलाना चाह रहा हूँ, झाड़ लगाओ बीडू। जय श्री राम।
और एक और बात बताओ, प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में भी एक पत्ता और झाड़ ले गए थे, तो भाई वेल डन। एक बार फिर से निराश किया, बागी नेशन हो जाओ।